Hey everyone, it's Brenda with Stampin' Up. I am continuing my Napkin Card Series. This is video number 4, a continuation of how to make rice paper. Yesterday I showed you how to make it and we have let it dry overnight. And so today we're going to see what it looks like dried and take it apart and make a card with it. If you've missed my first 3 videos, I will put the link down below, so just check that out. And I apologize for my voice today. I'm in South Louisiana, and we have had very little rain lately, and the pollen count is quite high, and I'm just kind of a little froggy. So excuse the throat clearing. So in my previous videos, I have showed you cards that I have made with this napkin here. And this is what we are continuing. This one is made with a regular glue stick. That was video number 1. The next video was using an adhesive sheet, which is kind of like a sheet of double-sided sticky tape. And today we are making the rice paper card. I noticed that my video has not been focusing very well lately, and I apologize. I'm not sure why that's happening. But anyway, this does have some glitter to it. It's a little hard to see. This is what we're going to be making today, the same card with this napkin. So let me show you our paper and how it turned out. All right, here it is. It is all nice and dry. We have a little bit of glitter there. I hope you can see that. So what we're going to do today is we're going to take this off of the plastic, and hopefully we can grab it easily. There we go. Look at that. Okay, we lucked out. Now, we're going to take this off very carefully because it still can rip. So you do have to be a little careful, especially around the edges. But just lift up carefully. And you may have extra glue around the edges. So far I do not, but normally I do. And just keep pulling that off. Straight over. All right, this is coming off pretty easily. All right, that is it. See now this extra glue here? That's what I'm talking about, this extra glue, but that's no big deal because we're not going to use that part anyway. So let me get this out of the way. So here is our paper. Like I've showed you yesterday, it is glassy looking on one side, like a waxed paper type look. And then this is the side we'll be using. So today what we're going to do is we're going to cut that down. And I have my pieces here I left on the other side. So just like all the other cards, we're going to need a card base, which I'm using cherry cobbler. Always, I almost always make A2 size, so 5.5 by 8.5, scored in half. For the, if you're gonna, I'm not gonna do an inside. I have not been doing the inside. I'm focusing on the cover, the top layer of your card. But an inside, of course, would be a white piece, 4 by 5.25. And for the napkin, I'm going to do a little bit bigger than normal because I'm going to cut it down after the fact. So I'm doing a regular card size, which is 4.25 by 5.5. And same thing with the adhesive sheet. I'm making it the same size, and I'm going to lap that over the top. The adhesive sheet works very well for the rice paper and also for vellum, because when you glue this, you're going to see the glue behind it. So the adhesive sheet will adhese it with no sign of any glue. So that's how we're going to do that. So we're going to take our paper cutter And this is the first time I think I have used this on camera. I do not like paper trimmers. So I have this rotary cutter and I absolutely love it. Paper trimmers, I haven't had a lot of luck with them. I had the Stampin' Up! One before they changed it. I don't like the fact that you have to change the blade constantly because it is, I just don't like that frayed look you end up with. The rotary cutter cuts very smooth, and I've had this for quite a few years and I've only replaced the blade one time. So I really like it. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to just cut this down to about 6. I'm going to cut it about on the line, so it's going to be a little bit too big for my cutter, but that's all right. It'll cut anyway. I'm just going to slice that in half. And then I'm going to slice it in half again because I'm only going to use one panel. And that's just easier to work with, to just have one card. Now, let me see my other card here. I want to see if I make it the exact same one. I want to use the same panel like that. All right. If you notice that the panels end up being a mirror image of each other on most of these napkins. So what I'm going to do is, see, I want it to be pretty much like this. So we bring in our white piece.